The following motion picture is sponsored and paid for by RCGuygarage.
Have you ever wondered what it's like to go ahead and print up one of them newfangled 3D printed Mongrel mounts that they have over there with RC Guy Garage? You know, him with his XRT Mongrel. What do they call it? What's he calling that thing? I think he's calling that thing the Mongrel XRT. But have you wondered to yourself, what is it like to go ahead and print up one of them 3D printed mounts? Well, I'm gonna go ahead and show you what it's like on today's episode. So strap in, because we're gonna go check it out.
So the amount of process that goes into 3D printing for me, because I'm not a 3D printer, I'm just your regular blue collar working guy, that's all I am, but I'm just a regular blue collar guy. So man, I work for a living, I get my hands dirty, and that's the way it goes. So these 3D printed mounts, it's not something that comes naturally to me, but I can figure it out. I'm not an idiot. Well, I mean, you might think I'm an idiot, but all these mounts that I printed right here, but it does take time to figure it out. Lots of trial, lots of error. These are a lot of errors that we got here. Some of them got to the point of where almost you can see. So you can see there's a series of progression that I've got here where we were getting so close. You're getting so close. I mean, look at this one. This one was almost done. And even this one right here, I think this one's a completed one. Yeah. So this one's a completed one. This one's a completed one. Just need to clean it up. And this one was a fail, but I'm going to use it for my own truck. See what I'm saying is that it does have a couple of layers missing, but the strength is all there and that's all it needed. I don't even think they need to be as thick as they are, but I don't even think they need to be as thick as they are, but you know what? This is a pretty big truck, so you never know. So I went ahead and made sure that these were printed nice and thick on the edges. You can see that right there. Tons of strength. This is obviously uncleaned. But I didn't realize, if you watch these people that are 3D printing, you know that they went through the same process probably that I did at the very beginning. I got into it early on. 2018, I started 3D printing. I got a Creality CR10S. That was my first printer, and I did a ton of things. I designed things. I got into CAD software. Everything was self-taught. There was this guy that was teaching some type of CAD. I think his name was Lars. Very, very intelligent guy. I watched some of his stuff. He's somebody to go check. I'm not anybody that can teach you how to do anything. So, well, I mean, if it comes to working with your hands and not with computer garbage, now I'm your guy. I can definitely tell you how to push a broom or rake some leaves. I can definitely tell you how to do that. Or turn a wrench, or maybe even bang a nail. Bang a couple of nails into some wood. I'm your guy. So, yeah, that's all it is. This is just a 3D printed thing. It's a 3D printed mount for the Traxxas XRT, or technically for my Mongrel XRT, which is my conversion. You don't know what that is? There's a whole series. It's like 12 episodes plus some. It's just converting my Traxxas X-Max into something that I could potentially really use. My X-Max and me, we did not get along at all. Didn't seem to matter what I did to it. It's not the type of truck that I drive, I guess. I don't like bobble trucks, and that's what that Traxxas X-Max is. Very strong truck, and the Mongrel XRT or the XRT is proving that fact that they are very strong vehicles. Now that it's in that Mongrel X conversion, right there, that's where that thing is going to stay and live on 8S. That thing, man, the way that truck drives, that thing just drives incredibly well. I'm very happy with what I've got now. Did it take a couple of bucks? Yes, it did. Is there a parts list? Yes, that's a video that's upcoming. There was something that I omitted. Actually, two things that I omitted. One was the wing. So the rear wing was a donation from Hobby Quarters. It's not that I omitted it, but I omitted it in the list because I just forgot. It was there and I didn't buy it. So it was a donation from the shop. So So I definitely appreciate that. And I gotta tell you right now, man, as far as the shop goes, Hobby Quarters in Foxborough, Mass, that is definitely the place to go. That is or has become my LHS for a reason. Definitely for a reason. So yeah.
So if you're that kind of individual that cares about colorization, or if you're one of those fashionistas, this mount, the Mongrel mount, is definitely not for you. It's only coming in one color, and that's green. This color right here, that's it. But you know what? In reality, doesn't that kind of make sense? What was the Incredible Hulk? The Incredible Hulk is green, right? So I think it's the perfect color. But if you've absolutely got to have like your perfect color, you got to have your yellows, you got to have your pinks, you got to have your black, you got to have your whatever other colors that are available, oranges and blues. Yeah, you're not going to get it from me. Go over to Garage Life, you can go ahead and get his mount. But if you wanted one of my mounts, you're gonna have to take it, and you're gonna have to take it in green. That's a retake. You're gonna have to take that in green.
I don't care, man. It's just, it is what it is. That's the color that's available. If you want to support the channel, that's the way to do it. Buy your Mongrel mount from me, and that's RC Guy Garage on the merch site. Right now, Hobby Quarters has got a couple of them. Who knows? Maybe if there's an interest and people are saying, hey, can we get that Mongrel mount from you guys? Maybe Hobby Quarters could be the only shop that gets provided with my 3D printed stuff. We'll see. I don't know. I haven't talked to Jeremy about that, and that's kind of a conversation to have on the side, but I'm just throwing it out there that might be a possibility. I don't know what the logistics are. Yeah, I don't know. It might not be a good idea. It might be better just buying it from me direct using PayPal friends and family. I could be your friends and family. We could go for the Cash App thing. We could do GoFundMe. Whatever it is, guy. I don't know, man. I'm just happy right now. Like I said, found a good shop. Traxxas XRT, at least my version, the Mongrel X. Absolutely great truck. I'm loving it. I'm having a blast. Hopefully you are too. So here's the video. Alright, so this is the finished product. Peel it up off of the thing here. Now, the only thing that I need to do is get rid of the strings. I'm not worried about it. It only takes a few minutes. Well, takes a little bit more than a few minutes. But there's your Mongrel mount, dude. That's what I absolutely love about 3D printing. Yeah, absolutely crazy. This is how long it takes to print one of my Mongrel mounts. 3 hours and 32 minutes to print a Mongrel mount. And this is on a Creality CR10S. This one's from 2018 or whatever it was. And that's how long it takes. So anyways, this is RC Guy Garage, and that was your sleep sounds. So hopefully I didn't wake you up. Probably did, because I'm kind of like passing this off as the Creality or whatever it is. I'm passing it off as the 3D printer drone sounds to put yourself to sleep. Because it kind of can, man, and it is fascinating. So yeah, so if you want one of these Mongrel mounts, you just gotta head over to the merch shop. I'll be stocking it up, and you never know, you might be able to find them someplace else. I did drop a couple of mounts off. So these are for the Traxxas XRT. It's all I'm printing. I'm only doing green. That's all it is. If you're a color prude or whatever the heck it is, then you don't want my mount. So it's very flexible, solid and flexible. Does that really make any sense? It's a solid mount that's flexible, that won't break. Will it last 100 years? Probably not. I don't even know. I don't know how long this stuff lasts, but it should outlast your XRT wing mount that you currently have from Traxxas. Yeah, it actually does work. So I did drop 3 of them off at Hobby Quarters in Foxborough, Mass. If you can provide them with a receipt that proves that you bought an XRT from them, go ahead and get your free mount. There's only 3 of them. Or if you do buy an XRT and you mention the fact that, hey, RC Guy Garage, I guess he had a mount, something like that. I don't know. It's up to them to figure out how they want to do it, but they got 3 of them, and it's you have to buy an XRT from them, or you have to have already bought one. It's RC Guy Garage. I'm 3D printing today. It's like 20 degrees out. I'm good. I'm in a t-shirt and shorts. That's all that matters for me. I'm gonna get out there and rip some RCs, but I do have to go ahead and set up for some more mods, because here's the pile. That's the pile of wasted TPU that I went through trying to figure out the perfect way to create these mounts here. So that's a pile. That's a lot of hours right there. And not only is it a lot of hours, it's a lot of hours designing and creating and doing all that stuff too with the 3D software, so, or the 3D CAD software, whatever the heck you want to call it. Whatever it is. Takes time. Can it be done? Yeah, it can. Just takes a long time to do. And do I do classes? No, I don't. There's plenty of people out there that know more than I do. I'm not a teacher in any way. I mean, I kind of am a little bit, but not for this kind of stuff. You can definitely learn a lot more better information from those people out there. If you don't like green, if green is not for you, go head over to garageliferc.com or something like that. Just go head over to him and go get your special colored mount, because the only one that's available over here at RC Guy Garage is the Mongrel mount available in green, and that's it. So, for now.